Hey there guys, Bill Gallagher here talking to you about executive health and probably the best place I can think about it. I'm in just outside of Waikiki in Honolulu, Hawaii now, where I do some work. And so I thought this would be a great place to talk to you about that. I have worked for a long time to get to do some of my work here, both bringing clients here and having local clients here, because it's a place that I really love, right? So where do you love? What would you love to have that you don't have right now? And what would give you strength and make you feel awesome and nurture you in terms of doing your own work? So that's what I want to talk to you about today. I want to talk to you about work-life balance. So we're healthy when we're strong, when we feel good, when we're centered, and most of us don't have that. Our lives get out of balance. So that's what we're here to talk about today. And so I'm here for a couple of days doing some work with clients, both current and some prospective clients. And I thought it'd be a great place to just chime in about this. I lived here a bunch as a kid, and so I'm really happy to come back here and have that. And it took me a little while to get some work here. It took me more than a year of thinking and planning to begin to do my work here, but now I come on a pretty regular basis. So I thought that's the place to talk about. So work-life balance, and the tool that I want to use is something that some of you will be familiar with called the Wheel of Life. So the Wheel of Life, right, is like a wheel, like a pie chart, and we divide that up into things like health and fitness, our romantic relationship, our primary relationship, our family, our friends, our hobbies and fun, the spiritual or purpose kinds of things we do, as well as our work or our career and our finances or our security. So that's some of what then you figure out what your sections are and you divide them into a wheel. And then the first thing we want to do is assess how you're doing right now. So we give ourselves a score. You can pick 1 to 5 or 1 to 10, whatever it is. So for each of those areas of your life around the wheel, just give yourself a score, right, of 1 to 10, and then mark it on the wheel so that you've now got a wheel with all the areas of your life and all the scores. And you'll notice, is your wheel smooth or is it bumpy, and what areas are a little flat. And so we probably want to go to work on the areas that are flat. The second thing we want to do once we've done a little assessment of the way things are right now is we want to then begin to think of, what are you committed to? How do you actually want things to be in this area? And so we write that down. So for each one of the areas that you've scored yourself on a separate sheet of paper or somewhere else on the same sheet, you write down, what are you committed to? What does it look like that you're actually striving for? And then the next thing we want to do is consider a vision somewhere out a year in the future. So if I look a year into the future, and that's you can also look 20 years and then back into it, but a year is fine for most of this exercise. So we look a year in the future, and then we write down what it looks like. So just a quick little snippet of what your health and fitness look like, and your relationship, and your family, and your friends, and your hobbies, and your other interests, and your spiritual practices or purpose-centered stuff, and what your career looks like, your business, your work. We get a complete picture of that. And then the last thing we want to do is consider, so if we've got now where we are today, we've got a set of commitments that we have in each area, and we've got a vision for a year in the future, we want to think, what are the actions, what are the habits that we want to begin right now in each of these areas? So pick just a few things that you're going to sustain over time. And then the final piece of the last section is to put those new habits into your calendar. Now, in the here and now, in the next week, in the next 2 weeks, even in the next month, it may be difficult, they may not even fit. But go ahead and put them in now as recurring appointments for now through the rest of the year. So if it's date night, if it's a new time to work out, if it's some thinking time, whatever it is, put them all in now, automatedly into the future, so that your life is designed with some balance in mind. And we're going to deal with the bumps over the next couple of weeks to a month. And then pretty soon, that reserved time, first things, most important things first, actually scheduled in, you'll start to have those in your life. So that's a quick little video snippet from here in this beautiful place in Waikiki. All the best, once again, Bill Gallagher, and all of our tips and things like that at scalingupbusiness.com. Our weekly podcast, a free growth kit on our website that you can download to get your team started, and lots of exercises like this. You can also find our videos at youtube.com/Bill Gallagher. Hope that's all. See you next time. Thanks. Mahalo, and bye-bye.